So we're here today with a brand new game called Gruff. Gruff is a 2-player real-time card game where you're trying to collect sets of animals.
Wait a second. Wait. Stop right there.
What?
You're talking about Tessin right now.
No, we're playing Gruff, not Tessin.
But you're explaining the wrong rules.
No, just let me finish explaining, okay?
But you're explaining it wrong. This game has mutated sheep in it.
Yeah, right. Like somebody would make a game with mutated sheep. And what? We're supposed to herd them or something?
Because we're shepherds.
Next thing you're going to tell me is we have to fight with these sheep.
Actually, yeah, that's the game.
Why do you always have to say that I'm wrong?
Because you're always reading the wrong rules.
Well, maybe I wouldn't be reading the wrong rules if people would stop playing with all my and messing everything up.
We're here today to talk about Gruff, a competitive card game where each player takes the role of a shepherd. You each have 3 sheep to use to attack the other player. Whichever shepherd loses their health first loses the game.
Is a loser.
Let's take a look at the gameplay.
This is the demo deck Studio Woe sent us. The quick start deck only came with 2 shepherds and 6 sheep. In this reality, sheep are called Gruff. Jen will be playing Grimwood, and I'll take the reins of Mr. Gristle. You'll notice that we each have 3 Gruff and a deck comprised of 8 cards for each Gruff, so 24 cards. Each Gruff and Shepherd has a bunch of sliders on their cards. I can think of a lot of other games that could use these sliders. And just for clarification, the clips should be rounded side up so you can see the numbers, not the other way around. Duh. Now, I'm going to explain the turns because someone still jumps the gun whenever she thinks she has the upper hand on me. Deal yourself cards each. We'll look at these a bit later. The first part of your turn is called cleanup, and since we have nothing to clean up, let's skip to step 1. Draw a card. Yay! Step 2. Activate a Gruff. Activating a Gruff gives your shepherd crazy equal to the activated sheep's weird. Since Gusto starts out with 0 weird, let's ignore him for now. Gaptooth starts with 1 weird and gains 1 fat when he's activated. So let's do that and give Gristle 1 more crazy. On the Gruff, we have 3 stats. Mean is your attack, fat is your defense, not the size of your head, and finally weird. Weird is the amount of crazy that's added to your shepherd when they're activated. On the shepherd, we see a life meter and your crazy. Crazy is the total combined cost of cards you can play on your turn, taking us to step 3. Play cards. To play a card, your shepherd has to have some crazy to spend. These are kind of like action points. You can play as many cards as you like as long as you have crazy. Let's say I had 3 crazy. I could play Epiphany and block, but not Grouchy and protect. Rock, paper, lizard, something. Rock, paper, lizard, scissors, Spock. Scissors cuts paper. You go first.
Okay, so I draw 5 cards. Well, we both draw 5 cards in the beginning. And since it's my turn first, I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to activate a Gruff, so I'm going to activate Zumberg. And I'm going to get 2 crazy because of Zumberg's 2 weird. Oh, and Zumberg's special ability is that he gets +1 weird whenever any shepherd takes damage. So...
yeah.
Yeah.
There's that.
He's pretty badass. So I only have 2 crazy. I can't do much with that. I am going to add... I'm going to add some mean to him. Now it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to activate Gaptooth. Gaptooth gets 1 fat when activated. And that gives Gristle 1 weird.
Good for you.
And for my... I only have 1 crazy, so there's really nothing I can do here. So I'm going to attack with Gap Tooth.
Okay.
Your turn.
See what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, let me draw a card. You know what? I'm gonna activate Skitters. And my guy doesn't get any crazy. I'm going to play this block card on Zumberg. So he gets 2 defense, so that's a total of 4. I think I'm gonna move Bubbles with Skitters. And I'll leave it with that.
Okay. Cleanup phase. Gap Tooth is attacking Zumberg. So he gets +2.
+2, so I have +2 defense here, and I have 2 fat, so that's 4 against your 3 mean.
Okay, so that nothing happens.
This gets discarded. Oh, this gets discarded on my next
That
turn.
stays
Sorry.
there until your cleanup. I'm going to activate Gusto. I can actually, oh yeah, Gusto has 0 weird, so Gristle gets zilch.
Come at me, bro.
Ooh, he gets +1 mean when activated. Okay. I'm going to play Speedy on Gusto, which the active Gruff swaps places with another Gruff on your team. So...
Wait, what?
Yeah, Speedy allows me to move Gusto. I'm going to move Gusto over here. Gristle out of the way. And when old Darby is moved, he gets +1 mean and +1 weird.
I could play Rend or Wound. I think I'm going to play Rend. So that deals +7 damage, but I want to have a little bit of defense on Skitters anyway. And I'm going to make Skitters attack, and when she attacks, she gains +2 mean. That's, oh wait, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
I'm going to clean up and draw a card. Activate Gusto, give him +1 mean. Gives me 19 crazy. I suck. Mutate any Gruff when it is moved. That's all I can do.
So
I'm going to
up your fat.
Yep. Your go.
I'm going to attack you with Skitters.
Well, you are attacking with Skitters.
Yes, so that's a total of 13 damage.
13 minus 5.
13 minus 5 is 8.
I hate you. I love this game.
Yes, it feels a lot like Star Realms. It starts off slow, but it really builds up.
Into a doomsday scenario.
Right. If you're looking for a quick and easy game,
Unless you're playing it with her.
it's great to have as something in between longer games or something you want to play over and over again.
I can see Gruff tournaments happening in the future. Definitely.
Yeah, kind of in the style of like Magic tournaments.
But better. With mutated sheep.
I thought you hated mutated sheep.
But look at Gusto. Gusto's on fire. He's a Ghost Rider sheep on fire.
I liked Bubbles.
Also, why stop there? We could have fucking penguin herders.
Is that a thing?
I'm sure I've seen penguin farms on the Discovery Channel. When they're at their full evolution, they can pilot tanks.
I was half expecting you to make a comparison with Pokemon, but Yes, I'm sure you saw that on Discovery.
Also, giraffes. Let's think about the awesome things you can do with giraffes. We could have neck fights and teach them ballroom dancing. We could teach them to make Cards Against Humanity expansions. Or Peach Cobbler. We could train them to pilot X-Wings. It could be Star Wars 11, Attack of the Mutant Jungle Beast. And zombie tiger sharks.